Many seniors tell me I can't stay afloat because my arms are too weak. But the truth is, your arms are not the biggest problem. Hello everyone. If you're watching this video today, there's a good chance you've experienced a very familiar feeling in the pool. The moment you get into the water, your body tightens up, you feel unstable, your legs start to sink, and after just a few yards, you're so tired you wanted to grab the pool wall right away. You are not alone. After the age of 60, our bodies change, our breathing changes, our reflexes are no longer the same. And swimming, if we don't understand it correctly, can turn into a struggle instead of relaxation. In today's video, I want to share with you a very important key that is often overlooked: the coordination between breathing and kicking, the factor that determines how stable your body is in the water. Before we continue, please leave a comment with the number 1 if you've ever felt very tired while swimming, even though you weren't swimming fast. I'd love to know who I'm talking to today. After speaking with many seniors over 60 here in the United States, I've noticed something very interesting. Most people believe swimming is difficult because their arms are weak, their shoulders hurt, or their bodies aren't as flexible as they once were. But in reality, when you look closely, the issue isn't strength, it's rhythm. At its deepest level, swimming is not a strength-based sport. It's a conversation between your body and the water. And in that conversation, breathing is the very first voice. Why does the body often feel unstable while swimming? Think back for a moment. When you first get into the water, what's the very first thing that happens? Many people hold their breath without even realizing it, not intentionally, but as a natural reaction to the water. This reflex is especially common in older adults. But when you hold your breath, your body immediately goes into a defensive state. Muscles tighten, heart rate increases, and your body becomes stiff. A stiff body in the water cannot be stable. It wobbles, sinks, and rises unpredictably, like a piece of driftwood pushed by the wind across a lake. Physiology research shows that when we hold our breath, the sympathetic nervous system is activated. This is the classic fight or flight response. In that state, the body cannot relax. And swimming requires the exact opposite: softness and ease. At the same time, there's the issue with the legs. Many seniors kick based on emotion. At the beginning, they kick very hard out of fear of sinking. After a few seconds of fatigue, the legs stop completely. And when the legs stop, the lower body sinks, pulling the entire body out of alignment. Your body in the water is like a bridge. When the foundation underneath, the legs, is uneven, the bridge cannot remain stable. Breathing and kicking, a connection many people overlook. Movement science has shown something very important. Your breathing rhythm controls the movement rhythm of your entire body. And after the age of 60, this connection becomes even more noticeable. When breathing is steady, the heart rate stabilizes. When the heart rate stabilizes, the muscles don't tighten unnecessarily. And when the muscles are relaxed, movements, including kicking, become smoother and more continuous. On the other hand, when breathing is rushed or held, the legs begin to kick in short, jerky motions. It's this jerky movement that causes instability, not weak legs. I often tell seniors this: breathing is the drumbeat, kicking is the melody. When the drum is chaotic, the music can't be steady. Golden principles for swimming after 60. At this stage of life, we don't need to swim fast. We don't need to swim beautifully. And we certainly don't need to compare ourselves to younger swimmers. What matters most is swimming safely, gently, and sustainably. The first principle is this: breathing comes first. Even if you go to the pool today and only practice breathing without swimming at all, that is still extremely valuable. Once your breathing becomes steady, your body will naturally find balance. The second principle: kicking is not for speed, but for support. Light, small, steady kicks, like the swing of an old wall clock. Not powerful, but never stopping. And the third principle, which is also the hardest: let your body soften. In the water, the more you tense up, the more you sink. The more you relax, the more you float. Many seniors are surprised to hear this, but it's simply physics. A relaxed body distributes density more evenly, allowing buoyant force to work more efficiently. This isn't philosophy, it's science. Where should you begin? With very simple exercises, I always encourage seniors to start at the pool edge, where they feel safest. When your hands are holding onto the wall, your mind feels calmer. And when fear decreases, breathing has a chance to become natural. At this point, you only need to do one thing. Gently lower your face into the water and exhale slowly through your nose. No need to kick hard, just let your legs move lightly and steadily. Each exhale is a quiet reminder. I am safe. After a few minutes, once your breathing feels more settled, you'll notice something interesting. Your body wobbles less. Not because you've become more skilled, but because your body has stopped fighting the water. When you're ready, you can use a kickboard or float. A float is not a sign of weakness. It's a tool that helps your brain feel safe, allowing your body to relearn coordination. With the float in your hands, continue practicing steady breathing and gentle kicking. You don't need to go far. Just move slowly, but continuously. Swimming is not a race, it's a journey. When adding arm movement, don't let your arms ruin your breathing. A common mistake is that once arm movements begin, breathing gets forgotten. The arms work harder, but breathing becomes chaotic. And the result is faster fatigue. I often say this: if you must choose, sacrifice your arms to protect your breathing. Your arm strokes can be small and slow, but your breathing must remain calm. When you feel tired, it's perfectly fine to stop moving your arms and continue breathing and kicking. This is especially important after 60 because the cardiovascular system needs time to adapt. There is nothing wrong with resting while swimming. Rest is part of intelligent movement. Common senior mistakes and how easy they are to fix. There are mistakes I see repeated again and again, not because people aren't trying, but because no one ever showed them the right way. Holding your breath when tired is the most common mistake. Fatigue triggers the instinct to hold air, but that actually makes fatigue worse. Long, slow exhales are what help the body recover. Another habit is kicking hard for a few moments and then stopping. In water, continuity matters more than intensity. A gentle, continuous flow supports the body better than a strong kick followed by complete rest. And finally, many seniors try to swim long distances before their body is stable. This isn't dangerous, but it can be discouraging. Swimming well doesn't mean swimming far. It means swimming comfortably. When coordination improves, what changes? When breathing and kicking begin to work together, the changes are very noticeable. Your body feels lighter. Your heart rate no longer races. Your shoulders and lower back feel less strained. Scientifically speaking, steady breathing improves oxygen exchange and lung function, extremely important for older adults. Gentle, continuous kicking activates the leg muscles, supports blood circulation back to the heart, and reduces the risk of leg swelling. But the most valuable change isn't physical, it's psychological. When you feel in control of your body in the water, fear slowly fades. And when fear fades, swimming becomes a space for relaxation, reflection, and reconnection with yourself. Dear friends, after the age of 60, we are no longer chasing performance. We are searching for sustainability, safety, and a sense of harmony with our bodies. In swimming, that journey begins with proper breathing and steady kicking. When breathing is steady, the legs become steady. When the legs are steady, the body becomes stable. And when the body is stable, swimming is no longer a worry. It becomes a joy. If you found today's sharing helpful, please subscribe to Vital Health Hub so we can continue walking together on a path of healthy living. Slower, deeper, and more meaningful, even after passing the age of 60. I'll see you in the next video.